Welcome back, Griddle Cook Eat and More. Today we're going to make us a hot dog, but not any hot dog. We're going to create what I'm going to call the STL or St. Louis street dog. I'm in love with the Los Angeles street dog, also known as the Danger Dog, which is the bacon wrapped hot dog topped with grilled peppers, onions, mayonnaise, ketchup, mustard. Some places put Parmesan cheese on it. Some put crushed up Cheetos on it, Red Hot, Flamin' Hot Cheetos. Delicious hot dog. But you know what? St. Louis needs a street dog, so that's what we're going to make. We're going to create the St. Louis street dog, or what I'm going to call the STL street dog. This will be the first attempt of making one, and then see how I like it, and then maybe we'll tweak it in another video. But let's check out what we're going to do here. All right, so the first thing we're doing over here, cooking on the VEVOR, I'm griddling up a quarter pound. I got a Nathan's hot dog here, quarter pound. We're getting cooked. I wanted to get that going because that's going to take a minute. But let's talk about what we're going to do with it. So first thing, local grocery store sell these really nice brat buns, gourmet brat buns. We're going to use that. So to make it St. Louis, we've got a few things here. So the first thing we got here, this is grilled pork steak, which I'll put a little short in right here of grilling up some pork steaks. Now, pork steaks is definitely a St. Louis thing, Midwest thing, but particularly a local grocery store called Schnucks says they're the ones that started the pork steak. But anyways, it's a thin cut pork shoulder or pork butt. They slice them thin or thicker, then you grill them up like a steak, basically. Typically, if you're making just pork steaks at home, you're going to grill them up over charcoal, and then you're going to throw them in a pan with some barbecue sauce and slow simmer them until they fall apart. I just put a rub on them, a St. Louis rub, by the way, or in actuality, it's right across the river in Illinois. But this company here, if we can get it to focus, it's Code 3 rubs. This one's called an all-purpose. It's named Rescue Rub, so that's what we used on it. Another St. Louis edition here. This is Provel cheese, St. Louis cheese. We're going to use that. So that's kind of like my St. Louis staples to it. So also we're going to hook it up with some pickles here. I got these nice sliced pickles here. We're going to do it with some diced onion. We're going to do raw, get that little crunch. And then we're going to do barbecue sauce, mustard, and then top it off with this is crunched up Red Hot Riplets. Red Hot Riplets are made by Old Vienna, another St. Louis item there. So there we go. This is what's going to be the St. Louis street dog. So we're going to get this hot dog grilled up nice and fine, and when that's done, we'll be back and we're going to build this thing. All right, the dog is getting nice and grilled up here. I threw my bun on to get it warmed up. So we're getting close here. One thing we need to do, get a tad bit of oil down here. Let's get our pork steak warmed up. Old Nathan's quarter pounder's looking good. All right, so while that's getting warmed up there, the hot dog's good, let's go over and start building this up a little bit. So I think the first thing we're gonna do, we're gonna put some mustard down on the bottom. Take our pickle, layer it like that. There we go. And I think we're gonna get our onions down too, like that. There we go. Let's get that boxed up there. Let's get our cheese on. Hit it up with the dome. There we go. All right. Let's get our big dog on there. Perfect. Got our pork steak on. This is gonna be a big ass dog here. Oh yeah, look at that, look at that. Now we're gonna come back here, get that out of the way. Hit it up with some barbecue sauce on top. And last but least, some Red Hot. Just like that. All right, that's a big dog right there. Let me get a couple pictures of this bad boy, and then we're gonna give it a try. All right, here we go. You know, I'm gonna wrap this thing up, try to compact it a little bit. That's a big beast right there. All right, we're gonna let that thing sit for a couple of minutes, or about a minute or so, you know, let all that stuff meld together in there. It's always good chow on it after the wrap, so give me a minute, we'll be back. All right, here we go, moment of truth. First take on my STL street dog. And by the way, what would you pay for this monstrosity here? I'm even not sure what the food cost is on this thing. But anyways, let's get after it. With all these toppings and stuff there, maybe I should just use a regular size hot dog. I was kind of debating, do I do a regular one or do a bigger one? But now I get this bigger one in here and load it up. It's crazy. Stuff's falling off of it. Bun's breaking in half. Man, maybe a smaller dog would be better. So this thing's quite the mess here, but let's get another bite on it. All right, that is pretty effing good. It's really good. A little too big, I think. So I think round two, we're gonna go with the regular size hot dog. I also debated in taking that Provel cheese and making me a cheese sauce with it. So we could go that option. And my other idea is maybe some unique sauce. Come up with another sauce to go on it besides the barbecue sauce and mustard. Top it with. But I don't know. What do you think? Drop in the comments what you would do different with it. What you think about it. And we'll keep evolving this thing to the ultimate STL street dog. Especially if St. Louis. If you got any other cool St. Louis flavors to add to it, let me know. But that's it. I'm going to enjoy a little more of this dog. I don't know if I'll be able to knock the whole thing down, but yeah, really good. So not bad for the first try at the STL street dog. But until next time, I'm going to enjoy this dog, and I am out.